Oh yeah, 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 my heart. Oh yeah, 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 my heart. Oh yeah, 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 my heart. I wanna give you all I got. I wanna give you all I got. And my heart is fluctuating. It's fluctuating. I want a splash of your love. I'll take a leap into the deep end. To the deep end. I want a splash of your touch.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the seeding reveal and round of 16 showcase for 1K World Cup 2026. It is a pleasure to be here. I am one of your commentators. My name is Aki, and joined with me is my amazingly wonderful teammate and co-commentator, Maddy. Say hi, Maddy.
Hello, hello. I'm excited to be here, excited to see the teams that have managed to qualify to this round of 16, as it is only round of 16.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit different. We're not gonna have a round of 32, I believe, out of the I think it was 28 or 29 teams that played in the qualifiers, or around there that signed up. Pretty sure that was about the number. About 16 are going to be qualifying. So, without further ado, let's get right into the seedings. And to start off, we're going to have the Russian Federation. I don't exactly remember. It's Kazakhstan. We're gonna have Kazakhstan.
Republic of Kazakhstan.
That's what it was. Kazakhstan at seed 24, which definitely not too bad of scores and an amazing showing for, I believe, their first time playing in the 1K World Cup. So great to see an interest, and we hope that they continue to play.
And at seed 23, we have Vietnam with some great scores as well. I think this is the first time for a few of these players, but I do think I recall Glitchy playing. I could have the incorrect player, but great scores all around, but not quite making it.
And next up, we have Finland at seed number 22 with Virtue and Trey, who I do believe I know both these players. Yeah, I mean, it was a great attempt. The scores were, again, all around rather good. Very difficult map pool, so don't beat yourself up if anybody realizes that they didn't qualify. They still played well.
And seed 21, we have C with some returning players as well, and a pretty good score on a few of the maps as well. Getting over that 1 million thresh mark. That's not a word.
Thresh mark? Threshold marker? I got you. Now that rice score is very good.
Yeah.
Let's get try. Ooh, and then we're gonna have Singapore over at seed 20. I do believe it is both these players' first time playing 1K, so congratulations. I do know a couple of these. I at least know P-Wad. Great, fantastic melee player. Great scores again. These scores are not bad, like as duo scores. So it's very unfortunate. Just a little bit away from qualifying, but nice try.
Seed 19, we will have Sweden, which I don't think I know any of these players, so congrats on getting seed 19. Still just shy of qualifying, and you see those scores starting to rise. Number 13 on SV with 1.6 mil.
Yeah, it's a great score for the SV maps. Ooh, and we're gonna have the Divided Kingdom over at seed 18. Three of these players, I believe almost every single one of them, playing in either Joke 4 and or the previous year's 1K World Cup. Great scores all around. It's just unfortunate, just shyly missing the mark here. But again, great job, great attempt.
And the last team to not qualify it will be Slovakia at seed 17 with a great LN score there, 13th, but faltering a bit on the rest of the maps.
Yeah, 1.8, and it's only seed 13. That's scary. It's good scores in long ones, I think. And here we have the first team to officially manage to qualify. Congratulations to Czechoslovakia, excuse me. I mean, look, these scores are just very, very middle of the pack, very consistent. It's still a team to look out for.
And at seed 15, it is France too, getting some very nice Rice and LN scores, and SV as well. Just the speed sort of faltering a bit.
You know, if France 2 was so good, why didn't they make a France 1?
That's so true.
Thoughts? And up next, we're gonna have Seed 14 coming in with Greece. 3-stack players doing very, very well on the speed pick. And overall, it seems to be very confident on some of the hybrids and rice. So definitely a team to keep your eye on. Awesome to see Greece coming in this year too.
And at seed 13, it is Norway, a duo. Placing very highly on the rice and speeds, almost breaking into that top 10. But does manage to put them at 13th, which appears to be where they placed last year. I don't know if that's accurate. I'm gonna assume it is.
We're gonna have Canada at a seed 12. A bit of a lower placement, I believe, than last year. But overall, it is just qualifiers. It could mean anything. Very consistent scores. Definitely a scary team. It's a scary looking team. Interested in seeing where they end up.
And at seed 11, it is Croatia. Finally, we see our first top 10s on the rice and SV. 1.9 and 1.7 respectively. 1.9 on Ellen, not even breaking into the top 10.
Oof.
That is something.
We're gonna have Taiwan. Taiwan officially making it into the top 10, which is awesome to see. Again, very good scores all around, nearly breaking into the single digits for every single one of the maps. Just shy of it, but fantastic players. I believe there's some returning players as well from previous 1K tournaments. So it's great to see you guys again, and hopefully you guys have a phenomenal run.
And breaking into our single-digit Cs, it is seed 9 with Porch of Geese. Doing exceptionally well on the speed. And pretty well on the rest of the maps as well. Duo as well, so both those players playing every single map in the pool. Gotta respect it.
Ooh, in top 8, officially top 8, is going to be the start of the top half of seeding. We're gonna have Team Peru, which, I mean, these scores are just wonderful. Every single one of their scores are top 10. So congratulations, fantastic job. A couple of really, really well-known faces around the 1K community as well. So really excited to see you guys.
And seed number 7, it is Australia. With some great scores. They're kind of consistent in their placing, 6 and 7. Oh my. Don't think it, don't say it.
Oh no.
Don't think it, don't say it. And yeah, I think
nearly
good seeding for Australia.
Yeah, we're seeing top 5 starting now.
Yeah.
That is. Ugh. Ooh, and seed number 6, we're going to have the amazing Team Mexico. These scores, again, the rice and long note. That's wow. Great scores. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I pretty much know every single one of these players. This is definitely a team that you need to keep on your radar, and you need to make sure you're going back through their stuff, because that team can absolutely catch you off guard.
Coming in at seed 5, it is the Untied States.
I'm gonna be honest, my heart kind of shattered there for a second.
The 2-letter difference between United States, but some very good placements, especially on the hybrid pool, getting 4th overall. Doing much better on Last of May. And
a few of these players were rather nervous for their seeding, so congratulations everybody in your top 5 seeding. And number 4, we're going to be having the, well, I guess they did make a France 1. Well, never mind. We're gonna have France. Seed 4. I mean, these are just amazing scores. Consistently doing well on the SV picks, on the speed map, on the rice, on the long nose. There's really just, this is an amazingly well-rounded team. Really interested in seeing how far they can go. And I think we're gonna be we all know who the top 3 teams are. So
Yeah,
let's see
here
what the
we
order
go.
is.
Our top 3 seeds coming in at seed 3. It is United Kingdom getting 2s and 3s across the board. Number 1 on Hybrid 1.
It hit number 1. Wow. Number
All
1
these
on
players-
Porta Vista.
Returning to the 1K World Cup with the addition of Spanner Dude, who I believe first played in Joke 4 and made it very, very far. But
I mean,
congrats on
there
getting
is-
seed 3.
There is not a single person in this team who you cannot be deeply, deeply afraid of. They have people
Yeah.
for early game, mid game, and late game. If you are ever against the United Kingdom, be afraid. That is the team to win. That is a team to beat. And number 2, we're gonna have both my and my co-commentator's team, United States. I mean, what are our scores here? All 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Love it to see it as well. And the seed
No
1,
surprise.
no one's surprise. How are these scores? How many 1-mils? Let's see it. Oh my god.
You know what? Dare I say?
Wait, they got number 2 on
Great
Hybrid.
scores.
Who got number
Great
1?
scores. Which one was I put? I mean, just amazing scores all around. That
Yeah.
speed. Like, there is no better team for just brutal consistency. For Rice, long notes, you name it. So congratulations, Japan. And I'm excited to see if you can make it, 3 years in a row?
Yeah.
Don't expect it to go that easily, though. A lot of strong teams. And that was the seedings. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That was fast.
That was, yeah. I'm used to having to go through like 30, 40 teams sometimes, and some like 20 teams that don't make it, and it's like gut punch. So, but we're gonna go straight from the seeding reveal into our amazing, amazing map pool. I'm hoping you're all excited because I am. It is all of our times blind going into this pool, so we're gonna be reacting along here with you. Unless you
Yeah.
guys know the maps, of course. And to start it off, we're going to be having Catastrophe by Muriyoko.
Yeah, the Rice one for the round of 16. An existing map from Joke 2, round of 16. Making its comeback into the 1K World Cup 2026.
And for anybody newer to the 1K scene, and you were a little bit worried because of how difficult the maps were in the qualifiers, this should be a little bit more of a relaxing pace, a bit more manageable for learning. OD 5.5, so it's definitely playable.
Yeah, a bit of some rhythm switch up here, so you gotta keep note of when the snaps are changing.
That being said, it does seem like a relatively consistently based map, which again makes sense for the Rice. It'll probably feel almost a little bit like the speed map if it was slower and a bit more stamina intensive. Kind of a tricky section there.
Yeah, the bursts aren't too terribly long. You just gotta watch out for that 1/3 rhythm. Might not even be 1/3.
No, I think those are 1/3s. So yeah, I guess kind of like a Bogeyman, which is the speed map over in the qualifiers.
Yeah. Just not 270 BPM, dropping down 200. But it's also not the speed pick, it is Rice 1.
That is true.
Funky rhythm there.
And that's a long stream. I mean, this will probably be picked in almost every single lobby, I can just imagine. Look at that. Look at that. The radar seal keeping away all of the long notes.
Yeah, indeed.
This time, surely it'll. No!
No!
Not again!
The radar seal has failed us already.
In my rice map? Come on.
Yeah, as we move on to another existing map, LN1 Ten-Sen Men Retai. From the qualifiers of Joke 3.
Oh, okay. The song kind of bops. Hardest part of the song, I can already imagine, is going to be not dancing along to it.
Indeed.
It's my first time seeing this map, but it does look very... Ooh. Have some flams there, some gray stone.
There are a few tricky sections like this 1/3. And a bit
Definitely
of...
probably practice a bit just to get the feel for which hands you start on, which hand you end on. Get some weird offhands that you pair.
Yeah, kind of like Lagomorphic, there are a bit of LN tails being slightly longer than the rest, so you are going to have to keep track of which notes are slightly longer if you want to increase your ratio just that much more.
That's true. And if you weren't aware, Jai invented long note tail approximation. So.
True.
That being said, a bit on the shorter side of maps, which is probably nice, especially if you're not very confident with some of these more aimed, directed long notes. It's a really nice OD. Really comfortable. And right there is the little choke point. With that little flam right at the end. Kind of reminds me of Porta Vista just a little tiny bit. And there you have it. That was long note 1. We're gonna straight into hybrid 1, which is gonna be Nekomata.
Coming straight out of Joke 4. Nekomata makes a return. This map is very hard to keep your ratio on.
Imagine. It's only OD7, but it already looks kind of on the faster side of things.
This one is a lot more like Lagomorphic with the LN tails. Right as we get into like the sort of what you could consider the beat drop right here, you'll see you gotta hold long and then slowly get less and less. Really making sure that you have LN tails down.
Yeah, that was very Lagomorphic. I still don't know what that word means, actually.
No, but I don't think we ever looked it up. Anyone know what Lagomorphic means?
It means rabbity. I don't know. It might have ended me with more questions than answers.
I'd have to agree.
Bunny-like? Ooh. It's kind of fast 1/6 burst there, but rather manageable if you know what's going to be coming. Bunny-like.
Yeah. And now we get some more LN tail fun. This time increasing in length, and then back to decreasing.
Definitely a nice slower pace compared to Lagomorphic, at least. So hopefully they'll be a little bit more hittable even without pure memorization. Ending off the song with a little bit of Ellen Tail approximation. You'll love to see it. And that was our hybrid one.
And now we move on to Hybrid 2. This map did already exist. It is by Teasel.
We love Teasel in this household. This is a pro Teasel house.
Indeed.
I mean, you can't go wrong with this artist and song choice either. So, but what you can go wrong with is the OD. Definitely something to look out for. Does seem to be a bit on the harder side of a 9.5. If it was rice, that would be one thing, but since it's hybrid, it might be a little bit more easy to get tripped up.
And especially on the releases. But seeming very simple so far. As I don't think I've ever played this map, so going in blind.
All gonna be playing this map soon.
A bit of a rice section here. Up, never mind. One LN.
Knowing AR4's songs, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a long stream here at the end. Oh, I know the song. Never mind. Okay. It took me about a minute and a half to 2 minutes to get it, but...
Yeah, we hit the part of the song that everyone knows.
Oh.
Bit of offhand there.
Definitely a pretty big choke point.
Very consistency based though.
Someone's gonna be dropping a 200 right here. I can already feel it.
The ending that decides the map. Oh.
Yep, okay, absolutely. It might be me. There you have it. You can have Journey by New Beginnings by Teasel. And here we're gonna have actually a remap of the Joke 1 Round of 32 tech pick. We're gonna have Yellow as a Hybrid 3. Maybe a little bit of a reimagining. Okay, this is pretty techy, pretty tricky. But it's only 96 BPM, so it can't be hard.
Surely. The tech hybrids are usually, I think, considered the hardest picks in the pool, so we'll have to see how this one goes.
Very reading heavy. Very, very reading heavy. Common Jai shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I mean, what very, very cool song. Very interesting rhythms. Wow. Definitely, probably the map.
Those doublets are fast.
Yeah. Definitely the map to pick if you are the higher seeded team, I think. some. I forgot what the word was. The musical term for like a kind of a slowdown.
Halftime?
No, it's something. Some Italian word, I think.
I mean, there's the retard. Yeah.
And that was Hybrid 3. From here on, we're going to be having new maps. So all these maps are going to be new. We're going to have Rice 2. So it's going to be a little bit out of order, but these are all going to be new Rice maps. Rice 2, it's going to be 2004 Breakup by The Gentleman, mapped by Jai.
Still rings in my head. It's not getting better yet. Never forget what you said.
Don't forget
A
those
bit
two
of a
notes.
break here. That's nice. Yeah, it sounds like something that I would like look away and itch real quick and then miss. We have OD9, so it's gonna be a bit on the hard side to act, similar to the Rice map they played before, or the hybrid we had before.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see the higher ODs already.
Oh, it took me a little bit. I recognize the song now.
Very interesting burst there.
The song almost, or the chart almost reminds me a little bit of the Origami Angel, the title track that we had in last year's 1K World Cup.
Oh
Very
yeah.
consistent, very rhythmic. Nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing too tricky, very straightforward rhythms. Just purely focused on like an accuracy ratio standpoint.
Yeah, this is the map that eats away all your practicing time.
Ooh, a little tricky right there, but trying to realize what the name is of the replayer. But definitely a chill map. I'm interested in seeing if any team is able to hit a 1-mil. It is OD9, so it might be a little bit on the more difficult side, but we'll have
How's
to
that
see.
3 minutes?
That is, yeah, it is a little bit longer, but I think for like half the map is almost like a break section. And there we have it. It was going to be Rice 2. Again, seems rather straightforward. BPM is probably a lot more comfortable than what we played in the qualifiers, so it should be more manageable for most players. Just a vibe to listen to while you wait.
Yeah,
I hope this max combo is 1000.
it is.
The 1000 max combo seal is striking again.
Yeah. As we move on to Rice 3, over the limit.
Is that OD 8.5 is what it says?
That is OD 8.5.
This is a relatively high ODs. This is making me reminiscent of the earlier joke days that I never got to play in, by the way. You haven't seen any OD 10s yet, though. Definitely on the more difficult physical side. Got some longer streams, nearly 200 BPM.
Yeah. This one also hitting that 3-minute mark, so decently linked as well. This
I
one
can already
looking much
feel that
more
this. Oh, yeah.
consistency though.
I can already see like a lot of teams are probably gonna be picking this, if not like every single one of them. That's confident in their Rice at least. It just feels like one of the comfortable maps to play.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, just ban it. Oh wait, no, never mind. Can't do that. In case you didn't know, there are no bans.
We love our no ban tournaments.
Yeah, it's a very interesting style having no bans. Because it means your weaknesses are very open to... I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, you can't exactly just ban like the SV map if like your team isn't comfortable with SV. You do kind of have to take that loss or force to practice it.
Yep.
Oh. And we're going to have a slow down section. Wow. Okay. Definitely probably needs a little bit of practice, but...
Yeah, getting that halftime feel in there. And right back into it.
This might be one of the harder maps for some players that might have difficulty playing like these Taiko-esque patterns, where you have lots of like stacks of 3 notes together. I have heard that it's kind of one of the problem patterns for some like newer, even maybe more generally good at rhythm game players. Just kind of awkward, alternating which hand you start with. But and that was the final Rice map. And we're gonna be jumping straight into LN2, which is going to be Wood Fairies by Ithoro. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have a very long note tail approximation that Jai invented patterns. So it seems like very lagomorphic.
Yes, I was going to say very, very lagomorphic like. So if you didn't like lagomorphic, you're gonna hate this one.
Hey, you might want to ban this. Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh,
you can't.
right. No, you can't. Okay, Jai says this one makes more sense than Lago. I'll believe him. I will choose to believe the man for once in a while.
That makes one of us. Okay, some of these notes do seem to be a bit longer. It's a bit on the shorter side, so it should be, again, at least a bit more manageable. Good BPM. I mean, the chart feels nice. Or it looks like it feels nice. I'm totally not playing along on my desk right now.
The song is also very, very nice.
Yeah, shout out to the people currently playing along. I see you. I feel you. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
we're slowing
okay.
down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Officially, I don't like this one. No, I'm kidding.
That will be LN2.
That's simply a
We move
brutal ending.
On to Hybrid 4.
A little bit more upbeat, a little change of pace.
Yeah, Esper Girl, or maybe Kansan Shorty Esper Girl? I don't... The stars make it confusing.
What'd you call me?
My bad. I mean, the artist feels relatively familiar. At first I heard the electronics, it almost sounded like the Osu
The old school Osu stream, I think is what it was, on the phone. Really, really old game.
Oh my god.
There was a song that sounded like that with electronics.
Throwback.
Yeah,
Any Osu streamers? But like not, you know?
like the good ones.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
playing. That being said, this chart does seem just, again, relatively straightforward. It's probably one of the more simple, down-to-earth kind of feeling hybrid maps.
Down to Earth, but we're up in space.
We must be. We have satellites here.
Yeah.
Petition to make one of the seals have an astronaut hat.
That's a good idea. If only I could have thought. I can still make the seals if you want new seals. I just figured it was too late.
Opening a request. Commission.
Seal joyers are starving? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I think we should make it so we have new seals that cycle through every single week. You've seen how much money Jai has to throw at these artists. Show you a little bit.
A glorp seal?
I love that idea. Little green glorp.
Randomized emoji seals. Yes.
Hey, we have a little bit of a tricky section there. But again, this is probably going to be one of the easiest maps in the pool, especially long related. At least it feels like that. I haven't seen the ending, so.
It said 1, 2, 3. Was that 1 and then 2 and then 3 notes?
It might have been. That is a very...
It is.
Yeah? Okay.
Just don't add a 4, because then it's
Okay.
another song. No 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Disco dancers. So this will be just the counting song. But relatively straightforward, simple, straight to the point. And yeah, just well mapped. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna jump straight into the speed map, which is gonna be the cut version of Vingle. It's gonna be 155 BPM, so probably double that, I'm guessing. It'll be like 310. Surely.
Yeah.
Which is
310 in round of 16?
no, it'll probably be 6, I'm guessing. Never mind. Whoa!
Holy!
Okay, 310 BPM in the first round after qualifiers. Good luck! I was like, yeah, it can't be.
Yeah, that's more like what I was expecting. Also OD8. So already starting off with the higher OD than prior tournaments.
Rather short though, which is nice for the teams that might not feel like they have the. I feel like they might not have the stamina for something that's a little bit awkward, kind of fast. I think this map should be 1.2 though, in my opinion. But that's, you know, I guess I'll take this.
Yeah, it should be 400 BPM minimum round of 16, and we should hit 700 BPM by grand finals. Okay, thanks.
Fun fact: I actually think CRT, the burst might be slightly faster than that.
On it. Uh-oh. I hope you're ready for
If there's
700 BPM,
anybody I
guys.
could trust, it's Aubrey. And that was the map. Again, if you can play this BPM, this is probably a must pick for you. Flows pretty well. It's nice and smooth.
And now we head on to
Ooh.
the SB. We are the gems.
Any SVers?
Okay.
I'm assuming that this one's gonna be easier than West. As long as there's no long note releases, surely it must be easier than West.
So far, so clean.
Yeah, some reading, some just consistency. But I take it this ending hat's probably going to be a bit trickier.
Inspired by Funky Light. Fortunately, I don't know what that map is, so...
Ooh, okay. I can't tell if those are longer
Okay.
releases, but I guess we'll see. Like, those could all be the same length, for all I know. Some triplet
That's
section might be a little
tricky.
awkward. Yeah, some kind of memo long
This
notes
is
here
getting
towards the end.
tricky.
Of course, right at the end. Just in case you were a bit too confident in your score. I mean, the entire ending, that right there was just
Yeah.
quite difficult. Definitely have to practice that. It would not be a sight read. And now we're
Very,
gonna
very
move
cool
on.
effect.
Ooh. Go on to the tiebreaker. It's going to be Summer Solstice by Station Earth. Mapped by Jai.
Replay by a pitchfork. Just kidding, I know it's a trend.
Was this? Surely not the same artist of Cold Green Eyes. No, surely.
Is it?
I don't think so.
I don't know who the artist
I don't.
of Cold
I might
Green
just be getting
Guys is.
gaslit right now, actually. No, it's not. Okay.
So starting off, as you would expect a TV, it is hybrid. Starting off with the consistency portion. About 4.5 minutes, so a decent length.
The BPM's not too bad. Not too on the fast side. Definitely playable. It's gonna be probably more of a stamina battle, what I'm assuming most of this map's gonna be. Stamina and reading. I mean, a fantastic song. That's my first time hearing it. I always have to double check. It is ODE.
Yes. Adding a bit more LNs.
There's a couple weird offhand, not flams, but just offhand kind of notes. Probably quite easy to get caught off guard if you're not ready for it. Ooh.
Ooh, following the guitar. Is that following the guitar or the vocals?
It's following the vocals.
Oh.
Maybe it goes from like vocals to guitar. But now it's just guitar. Oh, and we're gonna have just offhand heaven. I'll call it.
Yeah, now we're instrument mixing. You'll love to see it.
Probably won't feel too uncomfortable if for the teams that were able to play the Last of Me, the hybrid 2, for the qualifiers, since most of that was offhand. I can imagine one of the difficulties with this map also might be like fatigue, just from like listening to the same thing, or at least something similar like over and over, and then you won't notice when something changes, catches you off guard. We'll take a little bit to focus.
Yeah, it is very repetitive in the patterning. So if you get the earlier part down,
okay.
There's the doublets.
You can't.
The
I was
choke
about to say,
point.
I saw an awful lack of doublets in this map. I thought the curse was over.
Nope, Magnet pulled him in. Into the outro.
Back into the outro again.
Yep. The intro of the outro and then the outro of the outro.
And now we have the outro of the map,
Yeah.
which is
And actually-
coincidentally the outro of the outro.
Yeah.
Of the outro.
The outro. Outro. Are you guys following
So
along?
far out, you might be in. It might be the intro. The introduction to something wonderful, something great, which is the round of 16. Congratulations for making it, for those teams that have made it into the round of 16. Hope you have a nice time practicing this map pool. If you didn't make it, yeah, it's unfortunate. But love to keep seeing you around, posting some scores, hanging out with us in general. And there you have it.
Yeah, there's the bracket.
A lot of strong teams. There's definitely not going to be any easy matches, I think.
No, I think
Probably.
every match will be close. Maybe
be a
unless your
nail
name is
biter.
Japan. Maybe.
Even
Who
then,
knows?
I think Japan might struggle on this.
Yeah.
Kind of a hard map, though.
Mhm.
We'll definitely the same. But we appreciate you guys for watching and hanging out. Again, congratulations to the teams that qualified. And I guess we'll see you guys next week. I don't know if you have anything you want to say in that.
Practice the map pool. For the love of God.
Also, feel free to set up scrims.
Yes!
Scrim's
there
channel
are
is
scrims
there.
open. But that is
Okay,
all.
that's about it. Thank you guys for watching.